Veja TV is here tonight at St. John the Divine, this beautiful cathedral here in New York City. And we have here Mr. Paul Winter, who is the creator for this fantastic show that it's going to happen for 4 days here in New York, the Winter Solstice. Mr. Winter, it's so nice to have us. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure.
So it's 36 years now. Do you remember the beginning, how everything started?
It all started right behind us here with our first, we called it the Winter Solstice Whole Earth Christmas celebration then. But it was a celebration of this milestone of the year that includes everybody on the planet, but mostly experienced people in the northern hemisphere, where the seasons change, and this is the time when the sun starts to get warmer again, or let's say the days start to get longer at the solstice. And it was a time when people from many, many centuries, as far back as anybody could remember, have honored the sun and had rituals and celebrations to kind of encourage the sun to come back.
Well, it's a magical night. I'd had the pleasure to see like 2 years ago when Ivan Lins was here. So it's a great, great show. And you always have some Brazilian guests. I'm so proud of this. So how are you connected with the Brazilian music?
I went to Brazil for the first time in 1962 with my college jazz group, and we were on a tour for the State Department, and we spent a month in Brazil at the time when Bossa Nova was blossoming. And we fell in love with the music and the country. I went back and lived in Brazil, in Ipanema, for about a year in 1964 and 65. And so Brazil has since then been my second home musically.
E você sabe algumas palavras de português?
Muito pouco, muito pouco.
Enough, I will say. Well, and what are you preparing for this year? Something special for this coming
absolutely.
event?
Our new musical brother, Renato Braz, is going to be with us again here, but now it's special because his first album for the United States has just been released. It's entitled Saudade, and joining him will be Fabiana Cosa, who is an amazing, wonderful samba singer. And we have a samba band and a chorus, and so it's a combination of Brazilian-themed music and other traditional pieces that we've played here for a number of years in this event.
Mm-hmm. And it's how long it is this concert? It's 2 hours, the show?
It'll be almost 3 hours with intermission. Yeah, it's a big feast.
Okay, yeah. And how do you feel, Mr. Winter, knowing that you are part of the New York tradition?
Well, that amazes me because New York is so vast and so big, and I live outside the city in Connecticut. So we come in here and we do this event in this most amazing venue. I mean, this is the only other place on earth I could imagine something like this would be the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
And we've been very blessed to have the cooperation of the Cathedral to allow us to do this every year. I mean, it takes a whole week out of their schedule right before Christmas. So they have come to value the event enough to let us keep doing it. And it's unique because this, I don't think people in Latin America can imagine going to a cathedral for a celebration like this. But this is an Episcopalian cathedral. It's not Catholic. It's very liberal, very welcoming. All creatures, all cultures, and so it's been a remarkable home for us.
Well, thank you very much for having us here tonight, and congratulations for all the wonderful work that you always do.
Thank you. Muito obrigado.
Obrigada.